All right, today we're going to talk about how to increase team efficiency by 45% through role-specific training programs. Most B2B teams waste 20 to 40% of their time on misaligned tasks, unclear priorities, or training that doesn't apply to their role. That inefficiency drains their margins and kills momentum. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to increase your team's efficiency by 45% using role-specific training programs, not generic ones. You'll walk away with a full step-by-step process to build, test, and skill training that drives measurable productivity gains. Quick note before we dive in, download the exact doc I'm using to run this system. You'll find the link in the description down below. Let's get into it. Define clear role outcomes that tie directly to business KPIs. To build useful training, you need to start with the outcome each role is responsible for. This ensures your training drives action, not just theory. Write down the 1 to 2 core KPIs each role is responsible for improving. Example, for a B2B SDR, that might be qualified meetings booked, and lead to opportunity conversion rate. Do this for each role in your team. Interview top performers to reverse engineer how they consistently hit those KPIs. Ask, what do you do differently that helps you hit your numbers? Document those behaviors and workflows. 3. Turn each high impact behavior into a training topic. Example, if top reps are using a personalized LinkedIn follow-up that gets responses, build a short training module around it. Align each training module to the KPI it supports. This ensures every piece of content has a direct business outcome. Avoid training for the sake of training. 5. Eliminate generic modules that don't map to any KPI. Example, cut the time management basics module if it doesn't directly increase output for that specific role. Pitfall to avoid. Don't assume what worked last year still applies. Revalidate KPIs every quarter. Build micro modules focused on real-world application. Once you know what to train, break the content into short action-based lessons. Micro-learning increases retention by up to 80% and keeps your team engaged. I don't know why I can't talk today. Keep each module under 10 minutes. Focus on one specific skill or task module or task per module. Example, writing a cold email opener that gets replies instead of cold email strategies. Use real team examples instead of hypothetical scenarios. Record top reps doing the task live or use real screenshots and workflows. This makes the training instantly relatable. Include a step-by-step checklist or template after each module so learners can immediately apply the skill, attach it directly to the module inside your LMS or shared drive. Add a quick win quiz or exercise to reinforce the lesson. Example, have the learner write an email opener using the structure they just learned and compare it to a high-performing version. Set completion benchmarks by role and track them weekly. Example, SDRs complete 4 modules a week. Managers review progress every Friday. Troubleshooting tip, if people aren't completing modules, reduce length or switch to async video instead of slides. Assign training based on role maturity, not just title. Not all employees are at the same job title need the same training. Customizing by experience level avoids overwhelming new hires or boring veterans. Define 3 tiers of each role: beginner, proficient, expert. Base it on output, not tenure. Example, hold on. A proficient AE consistently hits quota for 3+ months, not just someone who's been here a year. Create separate training tracks for each tier. Beginners equal fundamentals, proficient equals optimization, expert equals leadership or peer-led modules. Use quarterly reviews to reassign people to different tracks. Update their learning paths based on recent performance. This keeps training relevant to their growth stage. Allow peer nomination to move to higher tracks. Example, a team lead can nominate someone for the expert track after observing them coaching others. Automate role track assignments in your LMS or spreadsheet. This reduces admin time and keeps everyone on the right learning path. Pitfall to avoid: don't rely on managers to assign training, they're often too busy. Build automation triggers based on performance data. Reinforce learning through on the job practice. Training doesn't drive results until it's applied in the real world. You need structured reinforcement. Add a real world application add real world application tasks. After learning cold calling openers, reps must record a live call using it and submit for review. Schedule weekly learning huddles. Each person shares one thing they learned and how they applied it. Time box it to 15 minutes to keep it sharp. Assign a training buddy or mentor. This keeps new skills from fading and builds accountability. Track applied learning in metrics. Compare pre and post training email reply rates or call booking rates. This gives you a direct ROI. Use positive reinforcement to celebrate skill application. Call out team members in Slack or all hands meetings when they apply training and see results. Troubleshooting tip: if new skills aren't sticking, shorten the feedback loop and add same day practice tasks after each module. Review, measure, and iterate based on efficiency gains. Once training is deployed, measure results and optimize continuously. This is how you hit and sustain that 45% gain. Set baseline efficiency metrics before launching training. Example: average number of meetings booked per SDR per week. Track this across the whole team. Remeasure those same metrics after 30, 60, and 90 days. Use a simple dashboard or spreadsheet to visualize changes. Look for trends by role, track, and individual. Interview high performing learners to find what worked. Document which modules or formats help them the most. Double down on those. Remove or rewrite low impact modules every quarter. Example: if nobody watches the CRM Tags 101 module and it doesn't improve output, archive it. Relaunch, update training every 90 days as a new efficiency sprint. Make it feel like an event, not a chore. Pitfall to avoid: don't measure only training completion, measure impact on output. That's what drives ROI. Recap and final call to action. Let's quickly recap. You learned how to define clear, role specific KPIs, start with the outcomes each role is responsible for to ensure training drives action, build micro modules and around real tasks, create short action based lessons that increase retention by up to 80%, assign training by experience level, customize by role maturity rather than job title to avoid overwhelming new hires or boring veterans, reinforce skills through structured practice, ensure training is applied in the real world through on the job practice and feedback, measure and iterate for lasting gains, continuously optimize your training based on efficiency metrics to sustain the 45% gain. Here, let's get rid of this. Implementation and resources. Follow this SOP and you'll see your team's efficiency increase by 45%, not someday, but within your next 90-day cycle. Download the exact doc. If you want the exact doc I used to build this training system, download it and use the link in the description. Um, it'll save you hours of setup and help you roll this out right away. Plan your 90-day cycle, set up your first efficiency sprint, and with clear milestones for implementation. Start with one team, test the system with a single department before rolling out company wide. Thanks for watching. Now go build a team that trains with purpose and performs with precision. Take care.